9 keys to building a reliable subcontracting network. In this short video, which I will use to link you to a longer video, in this short video I'm going to talk about the 9 keys. Now I'm not going to talk about process. I'm not going to talk about, pre-qualification processes. I'm not going to talk about how you develop the relationships. I'm not going to talk about how you work with the bidding and tendering processes. I'm going to talk about the 9 keys that you should consider when actually signing up with a trade partner. Let's do that right now. Okay, so number one, the most important thing to me is that, actually it's not number one, it's the first 3. Humble, hungry, and smart. So number one is humble. That means that your trade partner is willing and open to dive in and do the hard things with you. There's nothing that they're above. When contractors get too big and stingy and too classical management is when they put everything behind a wall, behind a paywall, guard you with secretaries, right? And you can't get a hold of them. They're just like strong-arming you the whole time with their defensive exterior. I want a humble trade partner that will lean in and work with me. Second, hungry. When I'm selecting trade partners, most of the time these companies accidentally end up being like companies that are 5 to 15 years old. They're newer, they're coming up, they have good experience, they're consistent, but they're still hungry. They're not so big that their clients and their employees just become a number. Third, smart. They're good with people. I love working with trade partners that are good with people, that actually care, that will talk to you on the phone, that will connect, that care about real things, that don't treat you like you're just a business transaction. Okay, so those are my first 3. Number 4, I'm looking for partners. We call these subcontractors trade partners. It's not their subcontractor and it's the contract holding them in line. No, I want a partner that's willing to learn from us, that's willing to teach us, a partner that's willing to stay with us, a partner that's willing to be fair with us, a partner that's willing to dig in with us. I want somebody that I truly connect with, that I'm proud to be a partner with. And at Leanbelt, our construction company, we're taking the approach that we want to dig in, we want to help them, we want to provide training, we want to learn from them, we want to help their operations, we want to truly be partners with them and go all the way. I do not want a subcontractor, I want a trade partner. Number 5, lean. If you want to build a good subcontractor base, they've got to be open to lean. They've got to be open to tact, last planner, Scrum. They have got to be open to cleanliness, organization. They've got to be really top-notch on a continuous improvement. They really have to be open to huddling, to additional communication, and not treat you like it's a change order, right? Treat lean like it's a blessing to the job site. Number 6, responsive. Now, I'm not talking about urgency culture, this toxic, like we have to respond to everything all the time. That's not what I mean. That means you give them a call, you can have a nice conversation, they'll respond, they'll dig in with you, right? A responsive contractor. A contractor that I hate working with, I don't hate them, but I hate working with, is the one I can't get a hold of, that's putting me through a bunch of bureaucracy. The contractor that I love working with, is the one that knows I won't abuse the privilege, knows that I won't run them ragged, and knows I won't treat them badly. But when I call them, they'll pick up the phone and we'll have a connected conversation to solve the problem. Number 7, transparency. This is huge. Normally, trades are like, because they've been abused, I'm not blaming them, but they're like, yeah, this is what we have, blah, blah, blah. They're just telling us what we want to hear or what they feel is safe. A transparent trade that's like, hey, this is what we have, this is our labor, this is what I'm dealing with, I could use some help over here. A transparent trade partner is key to consistent operations and a partner that you'll really want to keep around. Number 8, respectful. Respectful of their own people and us, meaning not a turn and burn type contractor, somebody who understands the people systems that we've had in place. And let me give you key number 9. And this is a little bit different, but here's what I'm going to do at Leanbelt. We are going to implement the contractor grading system, and the non-subjective things like, are we using crew boards? Are we keeping things clean? Are we respecting people? Are we on time to meetings? Are we collaborative? Are we addressing issues? These issues, whatever's on the grading sheet. I expect our trade partners to be A players. And if they're A players, they get first pick for the next phase of the next project. And if they're not, they will not be selected for the next projects. I want, by the time we're on our 4th or 5th project, to have such consistent trade partners that are all A players that absolutely love us. Everybody's making a ton of money and we have our base. Yes, we can talk about process. Yes, we can talk about pre-qualification. Yes, we can talk about all those methods, bidding and tendering and contracting. But really, it comes down to what are we doing to select the right partners and maintain that relationship. And those are the 9 keys that I believe in. I'm going to link you to a longer video that you can use, and we'll also turn this into a little list on a Canva graphic for you. I hope you've enjoyed this video. On we go.